Every now and again, something comes on the market that just slips underneath the radar, doesn't warrant the fanfare that a big noisy engine does. What am I talking about? PECO's SL-1140 Bullhead rail-built buffer stops. I picked these up for the very reasonable price of £4.40, and in the packet we get 2 sprues, enough to make 2 buffer stops. And somebody's come up with the excellent idea of catering for 2 different scales, EM and 00. Now these are specifically aimed at people that use code 75 track, like myself. I'm sure they might fit on code 100, but code 100 does have their own specific product, SL-40. Once the pieces were detached from the sprue, I found it a little difficult to attach them to the rail, and I would use the term force fit. Once assembled correctly, they make a highly detailed piece of railway furniture that's very much overlooked. By their very nature, tension lock or even KD couplings pass underneath the buffer face. I installed this set without the aid of glue, and as you can see, it stopped a loco going at a fair lick, just like the ones on the 1-to-1 scale railway are supposed to do. Now, in the process of making this video, I've taken quite a few pictures of rail built buffer stops, and I've noticed that there's quite a difference between all of them. It's a subject that in the future I may cover in a little more depth. We'll leave the tales of having some close encounters with some buffer stops for another day. I want to focus on this brake van and its use as a set of buffer stops at Crewe, Basford Hall, North End, head shunt. Now, I walked past it every day for a few years and didn't take a photograph of it until it was moved. Now, it was parked up the head shunt because of an erroneous shunt that went a little wrong many years previous. Occasionally we'd have to go down the head shunt with the shunt engine and replace the tail light that had run out of battery. And like so many times things happen on the railway, within weeks of the brake van being removed and a brand new set of buffer stops being installed, somebody ran through them and demolished them. It was just so funny. No, you're probably right. I shouldn't laugh much. Anyway, PECO, Bullhead, code 75, rail built buffer stops, SL-1140.